There's a moment when every boy realizes no one's coming to save him. And that's when he becomes a man. And some boys never get there and stay children forever.
You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices. Make the unpopular decisions. And become comfortable in your own skin.
I don't play games. I don't kiss anyone's ass. And I'm a real man. And that's regardless of being a fighter, I'm a man. And that's why I want to be a man. And if I die, I want to die, man. I don't want to die, bitch. A little fucking poodle in the street.
I've got one life. One life. And I can blow it forever. Don't waste it. This is just all you've got. And then the outcome. And that's all you've got.
Become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent cannot be dismissed.
If I am in a race that only I am in, the only thing I can do is win.
Don't waste your life. Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right. Love a little more, hate a little less. You have no idea what you're capable of doing.
I had a teacher that said, you have unlimited potential. And he meant it. And it changed a lot for me.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
I am not like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I have something inside which is burning. And I look around and this life and everything I see is not for me. I'm supposed to be something different. I have to be something different.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
That's the truth.
It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Since when I was young, I always learn, if you give, the God gonna give you the double. So this is what's happened in my life. Since I started to do that, everything in my life become better and better.
Unfortunately, as a man, the only way we can learn lessons is the hard way. And I think the reason that bad things happen to us men is so that we learn and we grow from them, because we don't learn the easy way. No man does. No man can sit and pretend to me they learn the easy way. If you get in your car and you start driving and you slide a little bit, you're going to keep driving like a dickhead until you crash properly.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's men.
Everything's impossible till somebody does it first.
Yeah, man.
If you listen and you focus and you step out your comfort zone, you can achieve anything in life. Like I was nothing about 3 years ago. I think if you listen and you focus and you just step out your comfort zone a little bit, who cares if you get embarrassed? You know, anything can be impossible.
Every single successful person who's achieved great things, whether it's climbing Mount Everest, whether it's getting to the top of a company, whether it's being the best athlete possible, they've all failed more times than they'll be able to remember. But through those lessons that they've learned through those failures, that's how they've become great.
You want to be great, you need to sacrifice. And the more painful the sacrifice, the greater you'll be.
When you decide, here's what it means. It means I am going to do this, or I am going to die in the doing of it. That's a decision.
And I remember when I was talking with my father and he told me, hey, remember, you know how people make diamonds? Diamonds make it under big pressure. If you can handle this pressure, you're gonna become diamond. But if you lose, you're gonna be loser. Just be careful. You have to understand. You have to understand what you want. When time comes, you have to shine.
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience, despite what others think, then you will learn and grow.
I put my whole life, a guy that was scared of the fucking water, a guy that could fucking taught himself how to read and write, on being one of the hardest motherfuckers on the planet. Think about that shit. A guy that came from nothing. I put my whole life, and I'm gonna go out here and put everything on David fucking Goggins to be a Navy SEAL. Not to go be a fucking, Boy Scout or some shit. A Navy SEAL.
Failure, in my opinion, failure is 100% necessary for greatness. To achieve greatness, to have that success, you've got to fail as many times as possible.
Your entire life is a test. My mama said trying is failing. There is no ifs, woulds, coulds, shoulds. It just is, and we just are.
I only thought about bodybuilding 24 hours a day. I used to sleep and dream about workouts. So yeah, I had you can say I had a good genetics for the sport, but maybe many guys had that, But no one was thinking about it like me. No one was focusing on like me. I was in Birmingham.
There's no background music. You know what I mean? And there's no audience waiting to cheer for you, and you don't know that you're going to beat Apollo Creed. So you're in it for 5 years, and I think the hard part of entrepreneurship is the uncertainty that you don't know if it's going to work out. But taking to the other natural extreme, if you did know and you were guaranteed that it was going to work, it wouldn't be worth it.
Nothing is ever going to fully make sense until you're out there learning hands-on, doing the thing and failing at it. And every single time that you fail, you learn something that you needed to know in order to achieve the result that you're looking for.
There is no perfect time to start. You got to start now with changing your life. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. We all have our own test. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it. You got to do your best work when you're least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you got to do? You got to suck it the fuck up and do it. Stay hard.
If you were to leave this world tomorrow, would you leave a hole? Become the man that leaves a big hole when you leave this world.
Now is the time to take risk. You don't have, you don't have kids. But as you get older, your obligations increase. So and once you have a family, you start taking risks not just for yourself but for your family as well. It gets much harder to do things that might not work out. So now is the time to do that. Before you have those obligations.
My mind was like, how this guy can stop me? I train all my life, every day, no day off. How this guy can stop me? Okay, only one way how he can stop me, like it's supposed to be like lucky punch or something like this. Otherwise, like I'm gonna try to take this guy down. If this guy stop me one time, I'm gonna try to 100 times.
The matter that you show up and try and act week after week, month after month, year after year, with a little bit of intelligence, you start to get better and better and better. Even if the action is poor action, you're going to learn something from it.
If something bad happens to you, you should sit there and go, okay, this was deliberate. This is not a freak accident. I'm not an unfortunate, unlucky person. I'm not going to sit here and feel sorry for myself. This situation was deliberately given to me by the simulation because it wants me to level up and prove I can get through it, because this is my big opportunity to earn some karma from the universe so that I can become the man I'm supposed to be and help others and finally get the life worth living. This is my chance. This isn't a bad thing. This is my chance.
Yeah.
Thank God this happened. Now I get a shot. Before this, my life was just basic and normal and I wasn't doing anything. But now I get a shot at something.
I am who I am, and I'm going to die being who I am, and I'm going to live being who I am. This is just who I am. And if you can't handle me being I am, you have a problem within yourself.
And when you make that commitment, you have to go in wholeheartedly. You can't say, okay, I'm going to be a filmmaker part-time. but I'm going to sort of keep a foot in like medical school. It's not going to work. You got to go. You just got to jump out of the plane and hope you're wearing a parachute. So I always tell people that opportunities come along and they're fleeting, and that door will open for a moment and then it'll slide closed. And you got to be, fortune favors the prepared mind. If it's really something you love, read as much as you can. Prepare your mind ahead of time.
You can do whatever you want. You can become whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. But I can tell you this, it isn't going to happen if you keep talking and listening to that bitch voice. Nothing great comes of that. Nothing great.
Do you view this season as a failure?
Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? No. Every year you work towards something, towards a goal, right? Which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success. Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years was a failure? That's what you're telling me?
No one's effing coming to save you. No one's going to make you better at your business. No one is going to get you to be a better persuader of people or framer of people other than you. And I just feel like that's one of the more profound philosophical comments. There's a lot of grown men and women that are still boys and girls because they think someone else is coming to change their life.
Are you going to fail? Absolutely, you're going to fucking fail. Absolutely, you're going to fail. But you're going to fail at something you actually put some fucking effort into it.
The brutal truth here is whether you're going to do it or not, someone else is out there working while you're sitting on the couch scrolling on TikTok. Someone else is out there doing the daily inputs while you're out there focused on the outputs. Someone else is out there closing clients while you're still researching and trying to come up with the perfect pitch before you even make your first cold call. Someone else is out there creating content while you're the one consuming it. Understand that the gap isn't talent. The gap isn't intelligence. These people are no smarter than you. The gap is simply focus, discipline, and determination.
The man to be a fighter has to be hungry and to have nothing. He'll never know what it's like to be without. He has a different situation. A man who's not hungry and has plenty will die in there because the people in there have nothing. And their job is to die in it because they have nothing, so it doesn't matter what happens to them. They have nothing to lose. How could a man that has so much to lose win against a man that has nothing to lose?
It is the opportunity. You either take it or you don't. You don't use it as a time to think about, well, when the next one comes along, I may or may not, you know what I mean? That's not how it works. You go, you launch.
Be a dangerous man. Now, being dangerous is not being a threat. They're two different things. All right? And it's not about going out and lifting weights and getting a bunch of tattoos and wearing leather jackets and walking around with your chest and shoulders up, hulking around saying, I'm dangerous. That's very rarely is that a dangerous man. Often the most dangerous man in the room is the quietest man in the room.
Your job is not always going to fulfill you. There will be some days that you just might be bored. Other days, you may not feel like going to work at all. Go anyway. And remember that your job is not who you are. It's just what you're doing on the way to who you will become.
You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
Your personal greatness comes from your ability to get the fuck up and keep moving. And in the real world, when we talk about competing, that's why it makes you such a formidable competitor. Because while other people stop and celebrate or other people break down when the storm comes, you don't. And when you're that person, you cannot be beat. You cannot be caught. People can't make up ground on you. And once you get ahead, and you will because everybody else will naturally quit or fall off or stop moving, you get so far ahead to where it becomes the ground cannot be made up.
The website was up during the day and I was coding at night.
If everything went well all of the time, you'd really be miserable. Yeah. Imagine you had unlimited money and you got any girl you wanted and it was always sunny and there's no traffic and no one ever hurts you and you never get arrested and you never have stress and you never have problems and nothing ever goes wrong. So there is no light without dark. That is so absolutely true. And the darker it is, the brighter it becomes. It's like a coiled spring. So no matter how bad it gets, you need to sit there and go, this is so bad that the other side of it is going to be great.
The winners aren't the smart people. The winners are simply just the people that are consistent, are focused, are disciplined, are determined. They're just the people that are harder to distract because they're so focused and they're so driven towards achieving their goals.
You be that warrior in that garden. All right? And you stand strong. You be a strong man. You be a good man. And you just let the world rage around you.
He just started. And he calls me, he goes, Uncle Eddie, I just don't know whether or not my business is going to work and happen. And I said, well, I don't know whether it's going to work or happen as well, but I know that if you did the work, it's likely to happen.
Yeah.
And I go, but are you willing to do the ugly?
Yeah.
To become world champion, to become the best in the world, it's not easy things, you know. You have to be like you have to be focused on all your life. It's like, it's about sacrifice, like about 30 years, you know? I was like 3 or 4 years. And since that time, like all my life, I was training by my father and no day off, you know. I remember like all my life I was in the gym.
And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
Success comes from sticking with one thing long enough and going through enough failures over time to learn the things that you didn't know that'll allow you to achieve the result that you're looking for. Like, it's all about compound learning. Every single day, every single hour, every single minute that you spend learning all compounds.
I would be in the gym all day. I was best professional bodybuilder in the world. If it required me to be in the gym 10 hours a day, I would have been in the 10 hours a day. I would eat dog shit. Whatever it required, I would have done it. But it doesn't require. Bodybuilding is not an endurance sport. It's short, intense training. An overload.
I lost myself, but in doing so, I found myself. It is a path. You have to work your own one out. It is a struggle. I have listened to the truth. I am humbled and mystified by this life we live.
Life rewards action, not intelligence. The smarter you are, the better your excuses. The more accomplished you are in talking yourself out of taking action, in proving to yourself that every action that you could take is too small, too meaningless, and not worth it.
I don't want to have a normal job. I don't want to be unemployed. I don't want to get a wife and a kid and a small house and a job and a normal life, whatever's normal, but that's average existence. It was not for me. I knew I was going to do something different, and I knew I had to put like my heart and soul into this bodybuilding. I had to change my life. I had to. I didn't want to. I had to.
When you give your word, keep it. Show up. Do the work. Get your hands dirty, and then you'll begin to draw strength from the understanding, the true knowing that history is still being written. You're writing it every day. The wheel's still in spin, and what you do or what you don't do will be a part of it.